Let me tell you a story. Bring my grandson here. He's 5 years old. First baseball game. And he gets caught up in all the crazy excitement of the game. And in fact, it happened to be the game we just talked about here with JB and that insanity. So the place is rocking. Mm-hmm. And my grandson, he's just rocking like this. So I had a ball like that, gave it to him, and he immediately ran out, way ahead of me, grabbed a guy, and you were nice enough to autograph his baseball. So his first big hero is you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So when people come up to you and ask you for their autographs, is this a new experience?
I played in this league in 2019 for the Diamond Dogs, but that was my first experience really ever having an impact on kids like this. But at this stadium, I feel like it's a little different because it's just so much of a different atmosphere. Like we have so much more people. Everybody from the community. This is their biggest thing that they do on the weekend. It seems like, and it seems like an awesome community, and I have like so much of a bigger impact. It seems like as the players do on the community. It's just so much different, so much better. But yeah.
Bemis Point, New York. I got that right up there.
Yes, sir.
Are you the official ambassador of Bemis Point?
No, yeah, just had to get something that I'll remember this by, and I got a couple T-shirts too. I got a Chautauqua Lake T-shirt, and I'm gonna grab a Tarp Skunks bucket hat that Scotty was wearing before. That was pretty cool. So I need to get some memorabilia. Yeah.
Well, Trey. Well, when you go back home, and where is home, by the way?
Right outside of Philadelphia. It's King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
King of Prussia.
Yeah.
And you talk to your friends, family, and they say, "How was your summer?" What are you going to say to them?
Unforgettable. I mean, this is something I definitely won't forget ever. It's just the feeling I get when I step out to the plate and everybody's behind me in the stands. Like, we fill up the stadium most nights, and everybody here is just so behind us in this community. I just never get as this excited as I do to walk out on the field at this stadium and play in front of these fans. It's definitely an unforgettable experience that I'm really blessed to have, and it's pretty cool.
I love this team. I see that over there.
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's Johnny Campus. Yeah, that's someone that I've got really close with over the summer, and definitely happy that I got to meet him. And he's been a big energy guy for us, and definitely kept our spirits up when times were tough. But it's good to have culture guys like that because culture wins, and I think that's truly what we have. I mean, if you look at the team stats in the league, we don't have the best batting averages as a team. We don't have the best ERA as a team, but we have the best culture by far as a team, and culture wins. And I think that's why we have such a good record right now, is because we're all pushing for each other, and we all love each other here, and it's a good atmosphere.
What makes a guy like Campus tick? I mean, my God, he just seems to be an ever-ready bunny.
I don't know. I mean, he's a big energy guy. I don't know if it's from his parents. I don't know if he was just raised that way, but I think it's just we all just are so happy to see each other. We're all so happy to be on the field together. I think that's just where it sparks from, and that it just brings that level of excitement and energy. I mean, everybody here pulls for each other more than I've ever seen, and especially in summer ball, like some kids will come here and just like kind of go through the motion, but we all really want to compete, and we all really want to be here, which is a rare sighting, but it's really, really good to have.
Well, it's been fun to watch. In fact, what we're seeing is a lot of small ball. Mm-hmm. Is that something Coach Brazil has been? Did he talk about that at the beginning? Was that something of a philosophy?
He didn't. I mean, I've never had as many stolen bases as I have now. I think I have like 9 or 10. I'm not the fastest guy at all on the field, but I think the most stolen bases I've ever had in a season is like 3. And he gave me the green light this many times. Was pretty surprising, but he knows what he's doing. I mean, we've had probably 4 or 5 wins strictly on small ball alone. Yeah. But he knows what he's doing. It's been a pretty cool strategy to play into, and it's been a lot of fun.
It's fun for the fan because the art of bunting, stealing, hit and run, all that stuff that you read about. Yeah. That I used to watch.
It's fading away. Yeah. But now, we brought it back, and these teams don't know what to do with it anymore because they just expect us to try to hit home runs every time. But we'll just lay a bunt down, get a guy over, and score some runs.
Have you noticed the other teams who now know this? This is Jamestown's philosophy. Do they change their play? I mean, how they play you guys a little bit? Have you noticed that?
I would say they pitch us a little bit differently. They don't. I've been seeing a lot less fastballs, and I think a lot of guys have too. But I think the infielders probably play up a little bit more, expecting a bunt from most of our lineup, like 1 through 9, I think or 1 through 10, I guess, is a threat to lay one down or steal a bag. But sometimes they just can't stop us.
Yeah.
Because we're a pretty good threat of laying the bunt down or getting a bag, but nothing they can do. Yeah.
Do you interact at all? Have you been interacting at all with Dr. Carlo?
Yeah, he's an awesome guy. He's been helping me a lot, just finding out a lot more about myself that I didn't know before.
Yeah.
I'm tend to want to get in my own head when I'm not doing too well, and he's been helping me out a lot with just being able to stay relaxed and just be positive with everything. And yeah, he's been awesome. He's been a great guy.
Got a Coach Brazil story?
When we were bowling, it was a pretty fun experience. I've never really seen a coach be as interactive with his players as he is. They say there's a lot of players coaches out there, but I think he really is the true meaning of that. He took us all out bowling. Before a lot of the games, he'll tell us how much he appreciates us, and how much he appreciates what we're doing for the community, how much he likes being a coach here, and how much he enjoys being here. It's pretty rare starting, especially in college. I mean, my college coach at my old school wasn't really even like that. He never really would get personal with us and tell us how much he enjoys us being here and stuff like that. But yeah, it's awesome to know that our coach really wants us to be here. He really wants to win, and he really enjoys being a part of this. So yeah, he's been awesome.
Do you interact much with the pitching, Barry Powell at all, or is he Barry pretty much pitchers?
No, he does a lot of hitting stuff too, surprisingly. So he's been helping me a lot with my approach and stuff. So he knows a lot about the game. So I think it's kind of cool talking to a pitching coach about hitting because he is working to attack hitters. So I get that kind of point of view.
Ah.
Yeah, so I kind of try to pick his mind about that, what pitchers are trying to do to me, and he just tries to put himself in their shoes so I can kind of get the both sides of the chessboard there.
Yeah.
But
have you been through the league enough to know some of the stronger pitchers and stuff like that? I mean, who they are?
Yeah, I mean, there's some teams with some strong arms. I think it's just all about getting them out of the game early, and then that's when we usually tack on a lot of runs. So if you follow our games, most of them are we score later in the game, probably past 4th, 5th inning. But I think once we get that starting pitcher out of the way, then we usually pound some teams pretty good.
Yeah, you do that. So what's the question I should be asking you?
What do you mean?
Well, when it came you in here, you kind of knew we were doing this, asking questions about guys. What was the question you expected that I would ask that I haven't yet?
I'm not sure yet. I haven't really talked to the guys about any questions yet. My roommate went golfing, so I haven't really talked to him.
Oh, he left you high and dry. Nice.
No, yeah. He's a pretty good golfer, so yeah.
Who's that? Who's your roommate?
Justin Giuliano.
Okay.
He's a real solid golfer. So yeah, he went out today shoot a 9-hole out beat us.
So now he'll be exhausted for the big game tonight.
I know.
What the heck?
Yeah. Or he'll use that golf swing to hopefully get one out.
Well, great. Well, thank you. I appreciate everything you
problem.
guys are doing for us, and you've been a real asset to the community.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.